Hello and welcome. We're at the track with the Sport of Kings. Coming up, the Rich Supreme Ventures Diamond Mile in Jamaica goes to the champion trainer, Wayne Da Costa. The Stewards Cup in Trinidad and Tobago sees the hot favourite beaten in TNT. The fraternity there mourning the tragic passing of leading apprentice Roosevelt Angnoo in a racetrack accident. And at Florida's Gulfstream racetrack, a stake success for the Jamaican trainer, Aubrey Maragh. Let's head first to Caymanas Park. The Supreme Ventures Diamond Mile at 13.5 million Jamaican dollars. That's approximately US $113,000. It's the richest race in English-speaking Caribbean horse racing. A full field of 16 starters. Top fences in the betting at post time were number 3, the reigning horse of the year, Typewriter, at odds of 9-2. Aaron Shastri riding for trainer Spencer Chung. Haraprasad's Pachin, number 4 at 15-1. Number 5, the 3-1 second favourite, Seeking My Dream, the 2015 Derby winner. Omar Walker up for champion trainer Wayne Da Costa, who started 6 horses in the event, including the number 6 horse, Perfect Neighbour, the 2-1 favourite, a recent Gold Cup and Governor General Stakes winner and Derby champion of 2013. Number 7, Commanding Chief, is at 10-1. Richard Azan's Franfield is number 8, the impressive Super Stakes winner last month, showing at 6-1 in the betting. The consistent All Correct is number 9 at 22-1 odds. Number 12, Uncle Tap, a 27-1 bet ridden by visiting Puerto Rican jockey and former Breeders' Cup Day winning rider Jeffrey Sanchez. Number 14, the pacey Upper Tune, winner of 2 of his last 3 races, heavily fancied at 9-2. Da Costa's Hovercraft and Fortune 100 on the outside completing the field. Here is Brian Rickman's call.
They make their way toward the half mile. They're there now. And it's Upper Tune and Fortune 100 up front. Fortune 100 just the leader. Upper Tune settled down a length in behind him. A break of 5 legs opens up to Franfield and All Correct now being niggled a bit. Seeking My Dream is asked to close the gap and seems to be doing it as they come toward the 5/16th. It's a brave Fortune 100 holding on to that lead. Upper Tune on the rail now, about to be unleashed as they come into the stretch drive in the Diamond Mile. Here is Seeking My Dream, the Derby winner, and he now explodes. Seeking My Dream has first run on them inside the final 3/16th. Franfield and Alibaba in behind them. All Correct toward the outside. It's Seeking My Dream who has them off their legs. Typewriter now sent in chase in behind. Seeking My Dream inside the final 16th has opened up 3 legs. They won't catch him in the Diamond Mile. Seeking My Dream proves the best.
Seeking My Dream delivers a top draw performance under ex-champion jockey Omar Walker. As a 3-1 second favourite, Typewriter does well for second place at 9-2, and Da Costa gets a 1-3 finish as a favourite. Perfect Neighbour is third as a 2-1 favourite. 1 minute 36.40 seconds the winning time. The margin of victory 2 1/4 lengths for owner Derek Smith. Da Costa's post-race comment starts with praise for the expert job jockey Walker did.
He timed it beautifully. The pace was very hot up front early. In fact, they went down 6 furlongs in 109 and change, so it was pretty fast. And he sat in about 5th position and made an inside move, which was critical. You know, the shortest way to the winning post is always on the rail, and you got an inside run, and he just angled off. Anybody straightened up. We discussed it before, and we said he didn't really like dead on the rail in the straight, so we kind of tried to get him into the middle of the track. And he just ran accordingly after that.
Da Costa acknowledges his strategizing for the race was made easier because he had 6 starters, including the speedy Fortune 100,
Fortune 100 just the leader.
to unsettle other speedy horses in the race and set up the event for his other fancied entries.
Well, definitely. Once you have a front runner with good speed, that always helps the run-on horses. And the pace was hot up front, which would make it good for the run-on horses. And I had quite a few run-on horses in the race.
Now, while the Jamaican racing fans were enjoying the inaugural Diamond Mile, some of Trinidad and Tobago's top sprinters were contesting the Stewards Cup at Santa Rosa Park.
And the leader is Holy Man narrowly from control unit. 2 lengths back to the other one, that's Garcia. Further 2 back to this one's for Ron. Then comes Crime of Passion, is now racing alongside this one's for Ron. Further 3 back to Missile Assault, and forget about Moon Silver. They come to the 500-meter marker, and control unit now hits the front, opens up by 2 lengths, giving chase in second. That's Garcia. On the inside is Holy Man. This one has fallen away. Then comes a long way to the other one, Crime of Passion. The favourite is starting to find his best ride, but control unit has the slip. Control unit leads by 4 lengths. Garcia second. Crime of Passion is starting to run on the outside, but control unit has 100 meters to last for the Stewards Cup, and control unit
unit, large and in charge.
Leading rider Pravin Badri celebrates his first Stewards Cup success as Control Unit posts his first victory on dirt in 8 tries since he won the first classic just over 11 months ago. Control Unit wins at 5-1 odds, defeating the 1-5 favourite Crime of Passion by 2 1/4 lengths, with 10-1 bet this one's for Ron third. 1:10.8 to the winning time for the SIR Stables colt. Trainer Glenn Mendez wins the Stewards Cup for the 4th time after scoring with Still Alert in 1999, 2009 winner Blackstone Street, and Signal Alert 4 years ago. To that tragic story now, just a couple of weeks after this well-measured ride aboard Crime of Passion, coming from a long way off the pace to win the November 14 2-year-old and over feature at Santa Rosa Park, the promising 18-year-old apprentice Roosevelt Angnoo is dead. Viciously thrown from a 2-year-old horse, he was galloping in exercise Sunday morning and pronounced dead at the Arima Hospital. Here's his dad Robert starting this CNC3 report by Astil Wren.
Yeah, right by the Republic Bank sign there. That really horse flip. My son went first, and then the horse collapsed on top of him.
Those 2-year-olds are young horses?
Yeah, well, you know, baby horse can do anything.
Roosevelt dad Robert, a groomer at the paddock at Santa Rosa Park in Arima, remembers his son being afraid of the horses as a little boy, but brought him along slowly as he, Robert, looked after the horses.
When I was by Mr. Glenn Mendez, every time I saw a horse, I said bring him up in front and walk him and get confidence in himself, and he started to get brave and he get to like it, and he said, I want to be a jockey like them. Emil Ramsamy was around that time, and he wanted to be like Emil Ramsamy.
The late Roosevelt led the championship standings with 27 wins, 4 ahead of his closest rival, Jovika Budram Singh. And barring a tremendous turnaround by Budram Singh, Roosevelt seemed to have the championship all sewn up. Fellow amateur jockeys Steve Jadu and Andrew Pun paid tribute to their fallen friend.
To be honest, we have lost someone really special. It hurts me a lot inside. And every time, as long as I see the track, I always remember that day.
He was like a brother to me, you know. Every time we gotta go somewhere, he always calling us. And it's really sad to hear that he died. I still don't believe up to now. But life's had to go on.
Really sad story there, and we are getting reports that some of the riders in Trinidad and Tobago are sitting out this weekend's race meet as a mark of respect for Agnew's passing. Barbados racing resumes this weekend at the Garrison Savannah. A 9-race card with first post of 12:30 p.m. local time, featuring 2 US $8,000 races, the Christmas handicap over 1,570 meters, and the Season's Greetings handicap over 1,100 meters, in which Liz Dean's US-bred Dazzling David goes for a 3rd straight win. And finally, there is hardly ever a week that we don't have North American stakes success to report for Caribbean men. This time, check out the Starter Stakes at Florida's Gulfstream racetrack, where the Jamaican trainer Aubrey Maragh's charge, Successful Native, comes through for the win.
Fight on second. Successful Native is right in behind those leaders in gaining ground, with Delta Bluesman in at 2. And on the far outside comes Officer Griffin. It is Dreaming of Nino. And on the outside, Successful Native. Successful Native hits the front late. Successful Native did it.
Racing on the main track for the first time after wet weather forced the US $110,000 event off the turf, Successful Native gets a good ride from Juan Leva for the surprise win at 12-1 odds, defeating the 2-1 favorite Delta Bluesman. Successful Native clocks 57.09 seconds in victory over 5 furlongs for the Caribbean trainer Aubrey Maragh and owners Marco Thorbred. We've been at the track covering top stories in the sport of kings. Check us out again next week.